So
Huh?
like is your goal to like sue them or like what's sort of the plan?
It's much bigger than that, but it started
Okay.
on Facebook when Mark Zuckerberg had those people running Facebook. They was removing my videos, and I was like, "What the fuck did you remove that video for? I didn't even cuss in some videos, and they removed the video." And
Damn.
so then eventually, in 2018, they deleted my profile, and then they every time I made a profile, they would delete it.
Mhm.
Then they came out with that facial recognition for a while. You remember that? And then they did
Yeah.
away with it because Mark
Mhm.
fired all the people and did away with all that. Well, there's a lot of reason that took place.
Yeah.
And you're looking at the reason.
It was because of you.
Because of me, they did away
Wow.
with all that facial recognition and shit.
Damn. That's pretty impressive. I didn't know you did that. I do remember you said something about wanting to sue Google and YouTube for taking down your content. Is that something you're still going to go through with? You said I think initially you said it was going to be for like a few $1 million, and then you increased it to like 1 billion and then like a few 100 billion. I
Okay,
don't remember the exact
the
numbers.
main core of Team Hate is 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm suing those 5 people. There's a
Okay.
sixth one, a female. I'm bringing her involved. She's involved too.
Mm-hmm. So
And
who does Team Hate consist of?
I found her. And then there was another female that was coming in and out occasionally. I
Uh
couldn't
huh.
find out who she was until I went to KAF. I went to KAF to find these motherfuckers, and they didn't think about that. They
Mm-hmm.
they didn't even have any inkling that that's what I was doing. I found her and her fucking lesbian in California. I got all their names,
Damn.
all of them. I got all their addresses. I know who the lawyer was over there.
Damn. That's
I
pretty
got them
impressive.
all. I got them all by their balls, and I couldn't find them all traditionally. I had to use other ways to find them, but I found them. And so I know how to find people if I really got to. I can find anybody online. And
Damn.
all I got to do is wait for you to make one mistake,
Wow.
and I'll find you.
That's
But
pretty
here's the
impressive.
thing: I'm suing at least one city, probably 2 cities. No, I am suing 2 cities. What am I saying? So I'm
Mm-hmm.
suing 2 cities. Uh, Team Hate was sending one city cut out videos of live streams I did, trying to make me out to be some sort of sick pedophile, some bitch.
Oh, well, that's not very nice of them. Why would they
No,
do that?
it happens to be a felony that the police department did not convict over, even
Hmm.
though I went to the police department and requested that they do so.
Damn. That's like a lot to take in.
They also arrested me for the abuse of 911 on a night, which I did not dial 911. I dialed the non emergency number. They dropped the charges a year and a half later.
Damn.
No police officer at that police department on the day of my arrest was anything other than a Mexican American. I'm suing them for discrimination, political discrimination. I'm suing them for false arrest. That's 3 things. $75 million.
Do you think that they discriminated against you because you were white?
All of the above. And also
Hmm. That makes
throwing in
sense.
another 25 million for a total of $100 million to the city of Palmhurst, Texas, which they cannot pay. They won't be able to pay it all. They'll have to plea bargain with me like a motherfucker. And but here's the kicker: they did not take up for my rights.
Hmm.
I think that's worth 25 million. I found the guy within. They went and showed up at his fucking house, but not because he was harassing me, because they wanted the FBI to tell them to stop sending them false information about me being the videos, or they were gonna press charges against him for that.
Hmm.
They did not take up for me in any way here, you see. They came to
Yeah.
me and asked me how I found him, and I explained it to them
Hmm.
because they kind of patted me on the back with a little bit of information too. You dig? They came to
Yeah.
me with the information offer first and gave me the information. So I told them how I found him, and they were impressed. And so I got them on that. So that's $100 million to one city right there before we even start talking.
Damn, you're gonna be rich. What are you gonna do with all that money?
I'm suing the state of Texas for $50 million because they visited that city and they
Damn.
did not do anything on my behalf.
Wow.
So I'm suing them for not taking up for my constitutional rights. Same as I'm suing the city for $50 million because it's a state level now. It's not $25 million a pop. It's $50 million a pop on the average of a lawsuit of that nature.
Damn.
Now I'm suing the FBI, which is also ran by the Justice Department, so you have to sue them. And because of multiple reasons. Number one, they refused to investigate these motherfuckers on multiple felonies that I reported to them.
Yeah.
So
Like
now
Harry
all I
Brogan being a
need,
serial killer and all that?
right? So all I need,
Yeah.
all I got to do is subpoena every
Damn.
report that I made to the FBI, and I got the evidence against the FBI.
Damn.
Now
How do you
I'm
know that they're not
guaranteed
just gonna like work against you?
they can't work against me. It's not possible.
It's not possible? I don't know.
No,
The
I know.
government's pretty scary.
Now I've got all the information, baby. That's the thing. So watch this. So now I got them on that. They never took up for me, not one time. And I reported to them many times, many felonies that couples, family members have all been found guilty on and served up to 5 years in the pen. Being the ringleader of the bunch, kind of thing, of a group of people. Some as little as a half a year, some a year and a half, usually a year and a half, 2.5 years, but some of them a lot more time. And look here, darling, we're talking a fraction of what these people have done to me. So now
Damn.
walking into court with all of this evidence, guess what else the FBI did?
What'd they do? They just like
They
ignore it?
removed at least 2 of my videos that I know about.
Oh, they're definitely suppressing you. That, I mean, it's just like obvious. Like they clearly are trying to suppress the truth. I mean, you're fighting an uphill battle here.
For
Like you're
the
going against the
FBI,
deep state.
no, it's not an uphill battle. Watch this. The FBI made the mistake of going to YouTube and having those videos removed. I was never given a warning that my video was removed in any way. They just removed my videos. I was not given a strike or anything.
I mean, Bob,
Those
this is like really
videos,
serious stuff. Like you're
now
you're
wait a
going
minute,
against the
watch this.
deep state.
Oh, that's not a problem. I'm gonna beat them hands down, baby.
You're gonna win
They're gonna
against the
be
deep
plea
state?
bargaining with me out of court. They don't even want this to go to court.
Damn.
I promise you that.
I mean, I'm rooting for you, Bob. I hope you can defeat the deep state.
I'm gonna beat them. I guarantee it. Now watch this.
All right.
So they removed 2 of my videos that were about one particular topic. That topic is where I am the one that went in to the FBI files and I went into a particular category, human trafficking. And I went back 10 years. Technically, I went back 15 years. But I proved that after 1 year in office, Donald Trump had reduced human trafficking. And I did the math in front of everybody. Donald Trump reduced human trafficking by 98.6%.
Damn.
That's
unheard
of.
I didn't even know that.
Donald Trump has never repeated those exact numbers until January of last year, right after he won the election. He came out and quoted those same numbers to everybody and said, we're going to make it happen again.
Damn.
We're securing the border. And so that tells you how accurate. And do you know how that came about?
How did it come about?
Because I alerted the Trump family about those numbers. They know my video.
So that was you. So they got that talking point from you. I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, they got a lot of them from me, baby.
So they're taking. So you're giving them all the talking points. They're taking them from you. I mean, damn, I didn't know that. That's pretty impressive.
They still watch me to this day. Police departments watch my live streams. The FBI
Damn.
watches my live streams. They're scared of me.
Yeah, I was about to say they're probably scared of you. I mean, you're the one that's like giving all like the best talking points. Like they want to, I mean, the deep state is trying to suppress the truth, obviously. So like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Right on.
yeah,
You just hit it nail on the head,
yeah,
darling.
exactly.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Bullseye. I'm all about the truth. That's all I'm about.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
And me
call out the
too.
truth. I can live with the truth. Can you live with the truth?
It's a difficult reality, but yes. Yes, I
Yes.
can.
Thank you, darling. See, me and you
Yeah.
are so much alike.
Yes. We're very similar.
Very similar. I love you already, baby.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Give me a hug. Come on. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
I got a new
Big hug.
sister-in-law right here. Yeah. So that's cool. So we both like the truth. So we can just
Yeah.
start a relationship right there.
Yeah.
That's the
No,
best place to
I'm a
start a
fighter. I'm
relationship.
a fighter for the truth. We need to get down to the bottom of this, you know, because like we can't just keep letting the deep state suppress us like this. You know, it's really messed up.
Correct. Correct. So I'm gonna subpoena
Yeah.
those videos removed by the FBI from YouTube.
Yeah. As you should. As you should.
Right. So when I go into court, the FBI already knows what evidence I got against them.
Mm-hmm.
Says right here, you had these 3 videos. Now keep in mind, I am suing the FBI for $25 million for every video. Because they illegally had those
I
videos
spilled water on
removed.
myself. Sorry,
Yeah,
I was
you were
laughing. I
joking.
spilled
No
water on
laughing matter.
myself. I'm a little bit
25 million
clumsy.
videos, no laughing matter. But each and every time they
Yeah.
violated my constitutional right here and
Yeah.
illegally suppressed my freedom of speech.
Yeah.
They illegally removed those videos. They had no court, no judge sign off for them to remove my videos. They just up and removed them
Yeah.
because they didn't like what I was saying. They
Yeah,
didn't like the truth
exactly.
and facts. I got the truth and the facts off their website. They stopped. They took down all of the
Jeez.
information supporting human
That's
trafficking.
crazy. That's crazy. Like I didn't even
It gets
like
crazier. It gets crazier. I talked to the
damn.
governor, Greg Abbott, here in Texas. I
Oh,
called one day and I talked to his wife.
damn. Yo, did you steal his wife? You should have stolen his
No,
wife.
look, they got 2 girls there that always answer the phone because I've called them many a time.
Mm-hmm.
But you're fixing the shit off what I'm fixing to tell you. I
Yeah.
called Greg Abbott's office and I quoted the same thing I just told you.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, how can I find this information to verify what you just told me? And I
Yeah.
said, got to go directly to the FBI office. You probably got a court order to subpoena it because they took down all information regarding human trafficking right now as I talk to you. It's not up there. You go look on their website. It's no longer there.
I think this is. Do you ever?
She
I
went
think.
and did that. Yeah, or Greg Abbott did it. 5 days later, Greg
Damn.
Abbott signed the bill $4.8 billion to continue.
That was you that did that. That was you that got that. You were the. Oh my god! I didn't know you were the one behind. And I think what you. I don't know if you have like a Rumble account, but it seems like the deep state struggles to censor them. So I would definitely recommend like putting your findings on there as well, and uploading some content there. I'm not sure if you have a Rumble. I haven't seen it linked anywhere on any of your YouTubes. But I would definitely recommend putting
over there in the next week and just for you. And
yeah,
that way you can.
Yeah, because I think it would definitely be good to have that because like obviously they're gonna be because YouTube works in tandem with the deep state of course, and you're gonna piss off YouTube of course, so a Rumble would definitely be good to put your findings on of course.
I'm thinking about suing YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. Well, yeah, YouTube too.
Google,
but no,
yeah.
Really, I don't got a beef with YouTube because I understand YouTube, but I might sue them in a lower capacity to help kind of get them on the right road, if that makes sense. Facebook is who I'm thinking about suing. I am going to sue Facebook. I'm telling you.
I think you definitely should. Yeah.
Yeah. They really screwed me up a lot. And
yeah, no, they can't just do that to you and get away with it. Like,
right
I feel like
now,
that goes
all of
without
that.
saying.
all of that. I'm also suing. What's that website? He asked me if I had a deal on. I'm suing them for 50 million.
Damn,
The
50
social
million. You're
network.
gonna be rich. You're gonna be swimming
Yeah.
in it.
No, 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 no. It don't work that way. Look, and I tell people this right now. If you call the city of Palmhurst,
Mm-hmm.
they have passed a bill every year since they stopped charging me the year after. They found out I'm going to sue them when I get the money. And that's going to be this year when I get that $5,000 in the big blue bill. Thank you, Donald Trump. I'm
Mm-hmm.
using that money for subpoena power. I'm going to sue their fucking ass. When they
Mm-hmm.
found that out, every year they put back millions of dollars in preparation for me
Damn.
suing them. They're still
That's
saving
kind of
money right
crazy.
now. Every year
I
they
mean,
know they're
if
going to
if
sue.
I were them, I'd be saving money too. I'd be worried,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I'm suing your ass for 100 million and you can settle with me for 25 million, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I might accept the plea bargain if I can use all of that information as evidence for the rest of my trial here.
Yeah, of course. No, that would definitely be the best course of action. Definitely see if you
Otherwise,
can get them to like admit in like a public court of law. Because once you accept a plea deal, I mean, you're basically admitting that like you did the thing, and
yeah, but they don't want to say they
obviously,
did the thing. And I won't say that they're guilty afterwards, but I gotta be able to use that evidence against Team Hate here. That's all there is
yeah,
to
of
it.
course.
Otherwise,
I
they're
mean,
not
it all
gonna sell
goes
it.
back to that. Do you think that
Right.
Team Hate works for the deep state? It seems very
No, they were hired
organized.
by somebody in particular, and I found out who. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. And I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna save it for the courtroom. But I know exactly who hired them. I know exactly who
Damn.
the fuck paid them, and I'm gonna make them admit it in the court of law. You watch.
Damn. No, that's kind of crazy. I mean, honestly, because I've always like considered the possibility that like, okay, like, I don't know if they're incidentally working in line with the deep state's interests, or if they directly work there, but they seem very very organized. It seems
They're
like
all
it
they're
like seems like they're
simply
out to get
all
you.
no. Well, they're all they're a gay hate gang. They're all gay,
Uh,
and they were all Democrat at one time. I don't know about now, but after
yeah.
interaction with me, I flip people over. So, but they quit. All of them
Hmm.
quit really coming after me, except for Harry Brogan, and that's only
Yeah.
because I use the IP changer. Plus, I use another way to change my IP address.
Hmm.
Uh,
Of course.
and there's nobody could find out where I'm at right now. Not even the FBI could find out and pinpoint exactly where I'm at right now.
Yeah, exactly. And that's always a
I
good
use
thing.
signal bouncers. I use signal bouncers from building to building. You can't find me.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
you think you found me, you got the wrong address. See, Team Hate came over here with some kind of address they thought they had on me. And I think I know which one it is, but it's not where I live. So
Yeah. Or
I did a live stream where I turned I showed you my screen and I showed
yeah.
part of my IP address, which included the zip code was off by one number.
Hmm.
See, they got to keep looking. They're not doing too good a job and they're way off. I mean, you're like a whole neighborhood over there off from me. But I'm
Yeah.
the guy that caused Alex Jones to lose his $1 trillion lawsuit, too. Did you know that?
I did not know that. That was you? You're the reason he lost? That's
I am
insane.
the
I didn't
reason.
know that. That's crazy. Damn,
I'm
how
going
did
to
you do
enlighten
that?
you.
How'd you get him to
How'd I do that?
lose?
Well, actually, it was easier than you think.
Really?
Oh, it was easy for me.
Damn. That's
Okay,
impressive.
if you go back and read the news articles, the old ones,
Mhm.
when they first tried to sue Alex Jones, they filed in California court two times. I don't know why they filed in California. Don't ask me why they did that, but they did.
Yeah.
And the judge threw it out both times. California federal district court, the highest court in the state.
Hmm.
So they threw it out, and there the judge told them point blank, Alex Jones is an actor. You cannot sue the actor. You
Hmm.
have to sue the entity. And
Yeah.
they didn't know who the fuck he worked for. They didn't know what the judge was talking about either time, and they never could find out that information.
Yeah.
Darling, let me explain this to you. I dug
Mhm.
so deep off into their fucking ass. He
Yeah.
was working for the Canadian mafia, the
The
Bronfman
Canadian
family.
mafia? No
Yeah.
way.
And
No.
Charles Bronfman, his sister called me and admitted I was right about everything.
Damn.
More
So even his
importantly,
sister defected and was like, "Yeah, I can't.
well,
I
yeah, she moved to America and said, fuck you. I ain't getting
damn.
caught up in this shit. But look here, Alex Jones' sister, living in Louisiana before she drunk herself to death, called me several times and came live on my channel and admitted I was right about everything. And not only that, she gave me a secret weapon. She secretly texted me a link to her diary on the whole fucking thing. Everything.
Damn.
Shit you never heard of. And
Would you be able to, like, send that somewhere where, like, the live stream that, you did with her as
I
well as,
don't
like,
know
the
if I
diary
kept
link?
that one up or not. I think I took it down on her behalf and her family, but because it's so
Okay.
old. But if I could find a link again, and I probably can, I'll send you
Yeah.
the link. I don't
Yeah, I
got a
think that'd be,
problem with
like,
that.
really good, for the public to see. I think that the public should see that. I mean, you said she's
If
dead
it's
now,
still up,
so
if it's still up. But she had put that up on the internet, and all I was doing is reading a couple of like a chapter at a time, and then I was doing a live stream on it.
yeah. Yeah, that
Like
makes
one
sense.
paragraph was a killer in it. I would do a live stream on that paragraph. Like, hey, did y'all know that Alex Jones, his father actually worked for Free Speech Systems LLC?
Mhm.
See, when the families of the Columbine incident came to me, those are the ones trying to sue him, and they couldn't find out how to sue him. So
Yeah.
five family members came to me and asked me, hey, we heard you were good at finding information on people. Could you possibly go find out blah, blah, blah about Alex Jones for us, please? And I
Yeah.
said, yeah, give me till tomorrow. And I was hammered. I was drunk as fuck. And I ended the live stream, and
Mhm.
I'm a fucking idiot. I admit it. I'm a nerd motherfucker. If you
Yeah.
plant something in my brain like that, I can't wait till tomorrow. Oh
Yeah.
no. You know what I got to do? I got to pop
Mm.
open another beer and get two more ready over here, and I got to go digging. So I went digging. 1 hour later, I'm live stream telling it all. And I told every
Mhm.
bit of it on who he worked for. He worked for Free Speech Systems LLC, which was owned by Charles Bronfman. Later on, he sold it to Ted Turner, who ended up selling it to that other fucking dickhead. And he traded Time Warner for that. They try to hide
Damn.
shit by trading it. That's how they do it.
Yeah.
And I'm the guy that exposed the world mafia, the Hinkle family. That's
Damn.
who's always been in charge of the world mafia. Their
Mhm.
fucking bank shut down last year, darling.
Damn.
No, no, now it's the year before last. My bad. And Donald Trump
Mhm.
put them out of business. And let me tell you what happened. They
Mhm.
started up a new bank under another family's name. All three.
Mhm.
All you got to do, if you want to know who runs the world mafia, where did the money end up going from the current president of Ukraine when he stole that $380 million? I followed the money.
So that's from
That,
Zelensky.
yeah, that live stream is still up on this channel. You can
Damn.
go look at it. I
Yeah.
followed the money from Ukraine to the islands off here, the Gulf of America now. And it went to three
Yeah.
islands, three banks. The third one belonged to Mr. Hinkle, one of his nephews. That
Mhm.
money got directly sent to the Bank of Cyprus, the Hinkle nonprofit. That got consumed by the bank. That finally made world news, but I had to do a video on it multiple times before anybody took it seriously. And they went and looked it up and they're like, oh, this guy's onto something. That hit world
Mhm.
news. But what it caused was a landslide of events. Alex Jones was found guilty. They were able to
Mhm.
sue him. I heard
Wow.
he was paying $500 a month to each one of these people to stop me. I don't believe that now because I know who was paying them. But it could have been. I don't know. I might be suing him too before. I might be the next one in line. It has to come out in court from their mouth.
Damn.
And I got a way to bring it out of them, whatever the truth is. It's going to come out in the courtroom. I can
Yeah, of
promise you that.
course.
because I got too much on this shit here, right? And so,
Yeah.
but Alex Jones got sued. But then what happened? The Hinkle
Hmm.
Mafia, the World Mafia, the leaders of the World Mafia, let me tell you, I did a live stream where I proved the Hinkle family's name goes back to the invention of the bow and arrow in the Bible.
Damn. That's pretty
Their
fucking
name,
old.
their name changed spelling that many times, and I proved it. I pulled up a website that had their entire from that name to this name, and it was right. And you could do it now even. And go look up who invented the bow and arrow and put his name in and the word Hinkle and put in name change family, and it'll give it all to you. That's how I did it. And
Damn.
so I was able to prove that they've always been the World Mafia. That was the organization that was paying the Nazis before and during and after Hitler's takeover of Germany. He was
Hmm.
never elected. It was the Hinkle family that had control of Hitler. It was the Hinkle family that
Right.
started World War II so they could make a profit on the war. They've always done that. They made Sherman tanks for America and built uh, uh, Hinkle bombers for Germany at the same time.
Hmm.
They, so I got them by the balls here. They couldn't deny my truth. And so I'm educating people in all of that in detail and in every
Hmm.
direction.
Yeah.
But along the way, Hinkle family business bank went out of business because the old man died and he got dad put new
Oh.
people in charge. And all you got to do is go to the bank, look up the three banks of Cyprus.
Hmm.
There'll be a fourth bank mentioned, but it's really the Bank of Cyprus. But what happens is all of them people that run the banking in Cyprus are Hinkle family members, every one of them. They just got
Hmm.
different names now. And so then I went from there to educate people on who started up and trained the Knights Templar, which was the Knights Hospitaller. And then
Yep.
I trained people on guess who the Knights Hospitaller belonged to?
Who?
The Hinkle, the Hinkle family. That's their family
Damn.
guard,
That's
family
awfully
member.
suspicious.
And it was the night, and it was the Knights Hospitaller that killed off the Knights Templar. They went to all of those countries and trained their people how to go after and kill these people, and that's what they did.
Hmm.
Big
Yeah.
history gap here. People don't know about. I'm educating people, darling, if I can.
Yeah.
So
Of
now
course.
you know a lot of the shit I've been involved in. And now you know why Team Hate went after me because they don't like a lot of the things that I'm saying. They might like the
Yeah.
nice Templar shit, but they don't like some of the other shit I was doing.
Yeah, of
Causing Zink
course.
Ugger to lose his syndicate. I am the reason Zink Ugger lost his syndication.
That makes sense.
I was the one that was notifying them about all this fucking lying every fucking day on their fucking channel.
Hmm. Yeah.
I am the reason George Soros paid Mark Zuckerberg a visit that day.
That makes sense. Yeah. I
It
could see
was
that being the
shortly
case.
after that the facial recognition started disappearing.
I see the puzzle pieces, they're all falling into place now. I'm starting to see.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
recognizing the patterns.
there you go. And I could explain it to you in detail when we have more
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah, of
you know, these are the
course.
things I've been doing and I was up to. And you got to remember, I put over 100 companies and corporations out of
Yeah.
business. That is to say, they had to leave America and go back to their country because they were
Damn.
supporting the radical left over here.
Yeah. Do you mind sharing which corporations it was that you went made go out of business?
So many of them. I mean, goddamn, no, I don't think I could really.
So
I'd
many
have
you
to go
can't even
back and look.
remember.
I mean, you think of a business that went out of business in between 2016 and 2018 or 19 even. I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I'll
Damn.
just say it straight up. Bed and bath and all them motherfuckers, all their fucking shit was caused from me calling for boycotts.
Damn. That was you that started the boycotts?
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
the one
even
that
know
started
that.
all of them. Oh yeah, I shut them all down, baby. That was a bad motherfucker. And Team Hate was helping me every step of the way.
Oh, really?
I
I thought they
trained,
would work against that.
you would
Or would
think, but they were
but they
trying to
had a
get as
common
close
goal?
as they could, so they were helping me out. I trained them
Mhm.
but not everything. They had tricks of their own, but they made the
Yeah.
mistake of teaching me their shit.
Ooh, damn.
See,
What did they
and
teach
that's how
you?
I was able to defeat them overall. Truth,
Yeah.
the truth wins out every time.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, in today's society, it's very, very difficult when, people like you are, being suppressed by the mainstream media, by the deep state. And, I think that, um, the fact that, the truth is still getting out there and the truth, still prevails, I think that's like a very inspiring thing. I think that's really cool.
We got to fight back.
Exactly.
You got to fight back, but you got to know when to fight back and how to fight back. And
Yeah.
I've learned thanks to they're doing me wrong so many goddamn times. Let me tell you, after this lawsuit, I'm going after my other lawsuit because the
Yeah.
judge was married to the DA. That's a
Ooh.
felony in this state. You cannot convict people on bullshit charges, coaxing them and getting their attorney to coax them into taking plea bargains on shit that ain't even shit.
Yeah.
Tell people, go get that bitch. I'll bring her on my live stream. She'll tell you everything. But she's going to tell you exactly what I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
And she
like, I
wouldn't
mean, that
come.
goes without saying.
Yeah, yeah, she's just like, leave me alone. She's been convicted of prostitution and all kinds of shit, drug charges and all, showing her boobs in public. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah, of
But she will
course.
tell you the truth. I mean, I don't hate her. I understand that she was a lonely 386-pound, 5'2" roly poly bitch that needed
Ooh.
some kind of recognition that she actually got some dick for at one time in her life. I
Damn.
also caused, I also caused her divorce because I made her husband aware of what she had done. That was my
Yeah.
vengeance.
Damn, you did that too? Jeez. That's kinda crazy.
Yeah. And I'm taking all that back to court. The city of Fort Worth will not be able to pay how much I'm suing them for. They will have one
Damn.
option and one option alone. You can take a ever had
Ooh,
against me.
ooh.
Oh, she left. So that's what I'm doing with that bunch of charges.
I
I
didn't
found a
leave.
way to get rid of those charges, even though they say you can't.
I
Yeah, oh
lagged.
yeah, there is a way. There's one other way that
I'm
they didn't think
backstage.
of to cover up with
He
the law. You
lagged.
can't sue us. We can do you
I
wrong
didn't
all we
leave.
want, but you can't sue us for that.
I didn't
That's
leave.
bullshit. So I got two
Mhm.
lawsuits going, but my first
Bob,
one
I'm still
is the
here.
biggie money wise. It'll be about, I think, overall 450 million. It might be over 500 million, but it's going to be a lot of money, guys. I'm not lying. This is a big one. You know, if you think in terms of, well, I'm suing the city for 50 million, I'm suing this other city for 50 million. That's 100 million right there before we start. Now, if I sue the first
Bob.
city for
Bob,
25,
I'm
25,
here. Hello.
for
Hi,
100 million, I'll
Bob.
sue the other one for 50
Hello.
million. That's 150 million then, right? So now we're up to 150 million. So
Bengals
now,
did it.
if I want to sue uh, that fucking shit over there, that
Okay, he's
fucking
not he's
other
not gonna
social
add me
network.
back. Okay, he's not gonna add me back. Okay, that was fun. I had a good time. Um, no, no, he noticed that that he thought I left. I can't say anything on my main account because then he'll recognize me. He'll know that I'm me, right? And that would be very bad. Who was that even? That's Trumpster Bob. He's like an internet schizo. that I was like expecting more of a confrontation. I thought he was gonna kick me, to be honest. I thought he was gonna immediately recognize me. But when I was like, Bob, you remember me? I thought he was gonna be like, oh yeah, you're that femboys individual. I thought that's what he was gonna say. But as soon as like he like made some shit up and was like, yeah, I know you, Gertrude. You're that woman from a while ago, and just like saying shit. Um, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be keto. Um, you fed into it a lot of it. Well, yeah, of course I'm going to, because it's fucking funny as shit. Bob's gonna sue Femios and not Gertrude. Yeah, dude, he really likes Gertrude. He likes the Gertrude character quite a bit. No, he didn't kick me. D1 troller? Yeah. Gertrude, a very zoomer name. Truth nuke. Dude, I could not hold my laugh. Bro, I had to make it seem like I was like impressed. Gertrude is your alter ego, Lamau. Femi playing 5D chess with Santa. So did I. He even called you sweetheart. I think he likes you now. Dude. Let's fuck it, dude. We can get so much content out of that. It's actually crazy. It's actually kind of diabolical. I can't even lie.